I just got to give a huge shout out to the Miami Heat, dude. Jimmy Butler is an absolute dog, and I know things didn't turn out the way people wanted them to in like Chicago, Minnesota, and Philly, but we don't have to talk about that every time we talk about Jimmy Butler. Things just didn't work out, and it's not like a bad thing for those teams. Like, it was just different situation. Jimmy's on the perfect system for him right now, and shout out to him for that. He brought that team to the finals, and they have such a promising future. I am going to finish off that build. It's not even a rebuild, it's a build. They are building for a championship. I'm going to finish that off in 2K today in my league. Get them that championship that they have been working so hard for. So that's going to be today's video. But before I get into that rebuild, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Turn on the post notifications so you always know when a video is coming out. And then drop a big old like on the video because that helps me out a ton. But now let's go and finish the Miami Heat's build. Alright, so let's take a look at the roster quick. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo are not going anywhere. I don't want to make a ton of trades. I just want to get a little bit more depth on this team. It's not going to be a realistic rebuild. I'm going to say that point blank period right now. It is not a realistic rebuild. I quote, it is not a realistic rebuild. Okay, now that we all understand that, nobody's going to comment in the comment section below mad at me because these aren't realistic things. I'm going to go ahead and make some moves. One person I might trade is Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic is a solid player, but personally, I think with this injury, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, he played, but he just didn't look healthy, man, and he's getting older. He's, what is he, like 34 years old? Oh, he is, yeah, 34 years old. And another person I'm probably going to trade is Kendrick Nunn because I'm not too fond of Kendrick Nunn as a person. You guys can look up all that stuff, but I think we can get somebody better here anyways. So I'm going to look at Goran Dragic and maybe like a second and then just kind of see what's out there. Doesn't have to be anything special, but just maybe like Taj Gibson fits the Miami Heat. Elfrid Payton fits. I wouldn't want him as the starting point guard, but I would like him as like a backup. But also Malcolm Brogdon would be a really good point guard for this team. Malcolm Brogdon would be a really good point guard for this team. I think we're going to do that. Yep. Contracts match up. And all of a sudden, now you have Brogdon. We got to get a better... Well, first off, Tyler Hero should be in over Iguodala. I am not fond of Andre Iguodala on this team. He's old. He makes way too much money. I'm getting him out the door. $15 million. Just way too much money for him. Elfrid Payton as a backup point guard. Then you bring in Reggie Bullock. That wouldn't be bad at all. Rudy Gay. No, I want Elfrid Payton on this team. I think he fits this team nicely. Yeah, we're going to bring him in and Reggie Bullock. Okay, so now Duncan Robinson is starting at the shooting guard. I want that to be Tyler Hero. And I might actually move Duncan Robinson to the backup small forward position. So let's go ahead and do that. He's going to go to that, and he's going to play there. And Jay Crowder, I like Jay Crowder, but I just don't like him as the starting four. I would like him more as like a backup power forward. So maybe we try and take like Myers Leonard and this first round pick and see if we can get a starting power forward that would fit on this team really nicely. Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant would fit this team perfectly. Though I think that's kind of an overpay for Jeremy Grant. If I'm not going to lie. I think that's kind of an overpay. So can we do it without this and this and this? Just straight up? 2 seconds? Perfect. Give me that deal. Give me that deal. So we got Brogdon, Hero, Butler, Crowder. I want Jeremy Grant in there instead. So let's take some minutes there. Give some more minutes to Jeremy Grant. He's going to go up to 29 minutes a game. We're going to run this. We'll go to 10-man rotation, I think, actually. So, again, Crowder for Grant. Switch that up. And we'll go 27 minutes for Grant now. Alright, so the last thing I want to do is probably trade Kendrick Nunn and try and get a backup shooting guard. So we'll take Nunn, and that's all we're just going to take Nunn and do it. I don't want to give up our 2021 pick because I would like to draft somebody. So let's find a shooting guard. If there is one, I guess. Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard would be a nice shooting guard for this team, I think. Yeah, Luke Kennard would be cool. So let's get Luke. Bring him to the team. We're also bringing in Kyrie Thomas. And now we just gotta switch Crowder and Grant. And then we should be set for the season. Oh, not Duncan. Jeremy Grant. We should be set for the season, honestly. So let's go Duncan. I'm taking minutes from the wrong person. Jay Crowder down to 17 minutes. Grant's going to be up to 27. And Luke Kennard starting now. Let's switch that there. But we'll keep Kennard at about 23, and we'll put Tyler Hero at 24 minutes. All right, so this is the rotation. We got Brogdon, Hero, Butler, Grant, Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, Luke Kennard, Jay Crowder, Alfred Payton, and Kelly Olynyk. All right, and then is there anybody? Yeah, I think we're good on that. So system proficiency, grit and grind. Grit and grind. I think balance works a little bit better. Yeah, we'll go balanced here. Spoelstra should be able to do whatever. And the only other thing I want to see if I can trade any of these guys for like draft picks. They don't even have a trade for Haslam. Wow, KZ Okpala is there. Anything? I know a lot of people like KZ Okpala. If I could get a draft pick or something, Bruno Fernando, run him in the G League, he would actually be solid next season. Okay, we're gonna get Bruno Fernando here. We're gonna put him in the G League. And then we are going to see how good he is next season. So let's put him in the G League. Can we put Derek Jones Jr. in the G League as well? He doesn't want to. Okay. So that's fine. We're going to do this. I am excited for this team. So let's simulate season number 1. Let's see if we can get our championship right off the bat. I will see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so season number 1 is over and 55 wins. So we have a chance to make the finals. I really think we do. 55 and 27. Here are all of the awards. Spoelstra wins Coach of the Year, so shout out to him. All right, any heat on any All-NBA teams? We do not. Defensively, we also do not, which is interesting because I feel like Bam Adebayo really deserves that. But let's go look at the stats. Brogdon, 18 points, 4.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists. Jimmy Butler, 17.5 points, 6.8 rebounds, 4.7 assists. Bam, 16, 12.8 rebounds. That is a really solid season from him. And the rest of the guys look good. Jeremy Grant, good. I'm sure he's playing great defense. So let's go ahead and let's simulate round 1 against Cleveland. And we win in just 4 games. What about Boston? Can we beat Boston? We beat them in the playoffs in real life this season. Can they beat them now? We're down 2-1. All right, let's start simcasting. We cannot go down. We cannot go down 3-1. We're down 3-1. All right, let's sim with simcast now. Come on. Make it 3-2. We lose. We lost. All right. Boston's going to go on to win the whole thing. Oh, no. Dallas does it this time. All right, so Dallas and Luka Doncic win the finals. We got to come back next year even stronger. We have a draft pick. We're going to make some magic, and we will be right back. All right, so draft lottery. I just want to see where our pick is. It's the 29th pick, of course. We're the 1 seed. Duh, it's going to be 29 or 30. NBA draft. We can maybe get somebody decent. So let's just see here. At 29, we are able to select. Should we get Rocco and try and trade him? Yeah, we're going to get Rocco, try and trade him, and get out of the draft now. So Rocco he's a 73 overall. Okay, rookie signing. We'll sign him. And team player options, Tyler Hero. We're gonna accept that for sure. And then qualifying offers, Kyle Alexander, no. Luke Kennard, yes. Kyrie Thomas, sure. Bam, of course. Duncan Robinson, yes. Okay. Gabe Vincent, no. All right, so now going ahead and looking at the free agent market, we have the money to sign Giannis. How ridiculous would that be? Only thing is, I don't know if we'd have the money for Bam Adebayo then, and that's kind of important to me. So I'm going to go ahead and check what our salary cap table looks like and just see right now. Okay. All right, so we don't really have any money. Okay, we're not going to have the money for Giannis if we bring back Bam. I don't think. All right, so, well, let's just try it out. So let's go bird rights. We'll bring in Bam Adebayo. And Let's try and bring in Giannis then. So let's go ahead and bring in Giannis. Wait. Where did Giannis go? Okay, there he is. So let's try and bring in Giannis because there's rumors about this already. So Bam is agreeing. That means Giannis did not agree. He is going to the Lakers. All right, so we got Bam. Let's see what other bird writes. Let's bring back Kennard. Let's bring back Olynyk, I guess. And Jeremy Grant. We need to have Jeremy Grant back. So we'll throw him a little bit bigger contract. We'll get them in here. And last ones, sure. Derek Jones Jr., Solomon Hill, minimum. I'm fine with that. All right, so we are good here. And now, who else can we afford to bring to the team? Is there anybody that would fit this team really well? We could use like a... Oh, we should bring Elfrid Payton back. Or should we bring in Chris Dunn? Let's bring in Chris Dunn. Let's decline that Payton one. Let's bring in Chris Dunn. Okay, we got Chris Dunn on the team now. I think his defense is just a great asset to have here. Let's bring in Joe Harris as well. Another flamethrower to go alongside Duncan Robinson. And I think we're pretty good. So let's go to player progression. Let's see how everybody looks. Jimmy Butler went down to an 88. Bam's an 87. Brogdon went up some. All right. This team is kind of underwhelming from the looks of it, but I think like fit-wise and everything, I think the team's still going to be good. But anyways, I'm going to send some people to training camps, and I will see you at the start of season number 2. All right, so this is the team now. I'm trying to think of moves we can make to be better. I'm not sure what those moves are, to be honest. Maybe trying to trade Brogdon and trying to upgrade a little bit that way. But I just don't know what other moves we could make that would really improve this team a lot. And even Brogdon trades don't look that promising. All right, so I got to think a little bit and see who we can get. All right, so I think I'm going to try and trade Rocco with, like, Brogdon and this second-round pick, I guess, and see if there's anything out there. Jamal Murray would be a little bit of an upgrade, plus a first-round pick would be nice. We could bring... Oh, I didn't get Duncan Robinson back? Oh, that's an L. That is a big L. We could make this trade. We could make that trade for sure. So it's either Jamal Murray or we bring in DeJounte Murray and Duncan Robinson. DeJounte Murray fits the Heat culture. We're going to do that. All right, so we got Murray, Hero, Butler, Crowder, Adebayo, then Robinson, Kennard, Grant, Dunn, and Fernando. All right, so we could flip Kelly Olynyk to the power forward spot and try and trade him away. Maybe. Kelly Olynyk and then, like, this first-round pick. And see if there's anything out there for him. Miles Bridges as like a backup 3. We don't really need a backup 3, though. Pretty much any other position we could use, but the 3 is kind of unlocked there with Duncan Robinson. Derek Favors, maybe. No, let's do this. I like Derek Favors fit in Miami, and we'll turn him to the backup power forward. He's an 81, and then that means we can trade away... Well, let's... Hold on. What's going on here? So, I still have Grant. What's he at a small forward? 78. And then if we put... Okay. And then if we put Robinson back to the shooting guard, he goes down. Alright, let me see something quick. This is what the team looks like. Favors. Oh, we were good. With Grant at the small or at the power forward, we're still good. So Grant will stay up here. And then we can get rid of Jay Crowder if we want to. So let's go ahead and look at the team. So what we look like now. Then this is the bench. So we basically just need a backup center, which would be Fernando. We just got to get rid of Jay Crowder. So let's just trade Jay Crowder for whatever, picks or something. There's a pick in Deadman. Will Barton in a pick. Will Barton would make the rotation. He would actually be solid for us. Ricky Rubio in a pick. Who's our backup point guard? I'm trying to think of who our backup point guard is. I think we make this trade. Let's make this trade. We can figure out the backup point guard situation right now. Rubio and Chris Dunn. What if we just flip those two together? Rubio, Dunn, and this 2024 pick from the Grizzlies. Can we bring in... Ooh, Karoslav. There's actually some solid moves that I can make here. Let's bring in Karis LeVert. We're going to fix the rotation. We will look through the rotation. We just got to figure out what's going on here. So starting lineup now looks like this, and it's really solid. Bench looks like this. I've seen a backup point guard, so let's trade Kennard and this first and try and bring in a solid backup point guard, and we should be set. Okay, there's not really a solid backup point guard out there. So I mean, maybe we just run it as it is and just kind of, yeah, we're just going to run it as it is, I think. All right. I'm feeling good with this team. System proficiency. Balanced is the best. So we're going to run balance. I'm going to simulate season number 2. Hopefully this is the year that we win the championship. I don't know. I will see you guys at the end of the season. Did we seriously just win 74 games? Yes. Yes, we did. And I love to see that. If we don't win the championship this year, that is robbery. Because this team is stacked beyond... Like, dude, I can't even explain how stacked this team is. Spoelstra wins Coach of the Year. All right, so Miami Heat, anybody in any All-NBA teams? Nobody on first or second team or third team. Defensive first team, no. Defensive second team, we do have Bam. I'm surprised that we don't have DeJounte Murray on any of those. All right, so I'm feeling good. We're the 1 seed. We got the best record of NBA history. And Bam led us in scoring. Wow, did not see that coming. But shout out to Bam. All right, this is the year. This is the year we win. We got Atlanta. Atlanta has Trae Young, Herter, Hunter, Collins, Capella, Fultz. We should beat them. Come on. This is ridiculous. Down 3-1. Okay, we win game 5, 150 to 115. Okay, can we win game 6 and tie the series up? It's close, but we win by 5, and it's a game 7 time now. All right. Let's win game 7. Start out pretty good. Kind of... Bro! I'm leading the whole thing, and then all of a sudden at the end, they just steal it. Come on. We gotta come back next season. Bro. People are mad that the T-Wolves got rid of Jimmy Butler, but I mean, they won a championship before Butler did. Who is on that Minnesota team, dude? Who is on their team? Towns, Russell, RJ Barrett. Okay, this team isn't anything super special, though. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. We should have been there. We should have been there. Can you imagine Jimmy going up against, like, the Wolves in the finals? That would be ridiculous. Draft lottery time. We should have no picks, I believe. Just checking. We do not... Oh, we do have pick number 23. Okay, cool. So let's go to the draft. Let's see who's at pick number 23. And we can take Randolph Turner. Don't even think that's a real person. So let's go to the end of the draft. Rookie signing, 59. We're not going to sign him. Team player options. Butler accepted. Good. Tyler Hero. Oh, we're going to accept that team option. And then in free agents... Or no, Duncan Robinson... Yes. Yes, we'll extend a qualifying offer. Okay. And Bruno Fernando, too. So, we don't have much money, but we do have a little bit of money. So, let's go to bird rights here. Bruno, Kennard, Adebayo. Got to bring Bam back. All right. Bam. Luke Kennard. Bruno Fernando. And that's all I really want to do. But let's make sure we're at the top of Bam's. Okay, we are. Okay, perfect. So, Bam, Kennard, and Fernando are agreeing to come back to the team. Bird rights. Torian Prince, I guess, on a minimum, sure. Let's make sure these guys all come back. And we are signing all of them. And now we have money for who? Gary Harris wouldn't be bad. Gary Harris, not bad at all. We should get a backup point guard, actually. So, Ricky Rubio. Let's throw him like 15. Rubio's coming to the team. Don't have enough money for Harris. Let's bring in NBA champ Alex Caruso, and let's call it a day. Player progression. Jimmy is probably starting to regress, which is unfortunate. He's down to an 86. Bam's an 88. All right, we got to win the championship, and we got to win it this year. 1, because Jimmy's not going to be getting any better, and 2, because it's the 3rd season, and it's the last season of our rebuild. We got to do it. All right, so here's our rotation. DeJounte Murray, Karis LeVert, Jimmy Buckets, Derek Favors, Bam Adebayo. Then off the bench, we got Tyler Hero, Luke Kennard, Jeremy Grant, Bruno Fernando, and Ricky Rubio. So we got to make one of those shooting guards small forward. So it's probably going... So he's 6'5", LeVert's 6'6", and Hero's 6'5". Let's make LeVert the small forward. All right, so Hero's in the starting lineup now. I like that. Is there any trades we can make? Do we have any money to make a trade? Or not any money, any assets to make a trade? What if we did LeVert and this first? Is there anything out there? Zach LaVine. Could do Zach LaVine. So bonus to run the power forward would be nice. That would actually be super nice. Or do we bring in like LaVine or Porter Jr.? I mean, not Porter Jr. LaVine to like get some scoring on this team would be nice. All right, but we could use a power forward. This might be dumb, but we're gonna go ahead and make this trade here. All right, so now this is the lineup, and we can trade away Jeremy Grant and try and get a small forward. So let's try and do that. Otherwise, we can just put him at the small forward actually. So let's do that. Jeremy Grant's going to be a small forward for us. He's a 79 now. And this is the team. I like this team. This team's going to win us a championship. All right. I'm going to simulate season number 3. Let's get it done. Otherwise, this is a complete failure. How do you go from being in the finals and then not even making the finals again? I don't know. We're 12-1, though. I will see you guys at the start, or at the beginning. I will see you guys at the end of this season. All right, 69 wins this year. Let's get ourselves a championship because I am getting frustrated, dude. Anybody on any All-NBA teams? We do not have anyone. Defensively, first team, no. Second team, we have Murray and Bam. Okay, let's win a champ. I'm just getting so mad, dude. Come on. Jimmy Butler, 15.8 points. Sabonis, 16. Murray, 16. Hero, 16. Bam, 17. All right, let's do this. Charlotte, who they got? Lauri Markkanen, Chet Holmgren, OG Anunoby, Jalen Green, Derrick Rose. All right, let's beat this team. 4-0. Now we got Atlanta. They beat us not last time, but the time before. That's a good team. Let's beat them, though. 3-1. 4-1. Let's go. We're in the Eastern Conference Finals. All right, we got Philly. I'm going to go game by game because I am paranoid now. We take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. We take game 4. Okay. And we win. All right, Jimmy Butler versus Karl Anthony Towns. How is this going to go? How is this going to go? All right. Game 1. Let's take game 1. As much as I would love to see the Timberwolves... Oh, they lost by 72? Yo, that is bad. That is not good. Now we're going to lose by like 72. Now we lose by 22. How'd they lose by 72 points? That's crazy. That is ridiculous. Now they lost by 25. All right. Can we go up 3-1 here? Please just let it happen. Please. Okay, we're good. And we won in 5. Bam Adebayo, Finals MVP. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 2.2 assists. He should get more assists than that. But either way, shout out Bam, shout out to Miami Heat. We got the championship done. Took way longer than I expected it to, but we had some good seasons. We built a solid team, and we won the finals. We kept Bam, we kept Jimmy, we kept Tyler Hero. And that's all that matters. So thank you guys so much for watching this rebuild. We finally got Miami their championship. Jimmy Butler got it. Works like a dog, and now he's got that championship trophy to prove it. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope this video convinced you to subscribe if you have not done that already. If you guys are interested in my GM stuff too, and you haven't found my GM videos, I have a playlist on my channel. Go check that out. It's been a ton of fun doing that. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.